You ready? Okay, let's go. Hi everyone, and welcome to And So On. My name is Lisa, and today I'm just gonna do a catch up to tell you where I've been. As you can see, Marta is here. Marta is now 9 months old. Yeah. She's a very sweet baby. I keep thinking of the video where I introduced her to you guys, and she was on this chair in my sewing space in the old apartment. And now we're here in the new place, and it's been a couple of months since I posted, and I just wanted to do a little catch up to let you know what we've been up to and show you Marta and tell you a little bit about my plans for the channel. I went to record this morning, and I cannot for the life of me find the battery for my camera. I can't find the battery charger that has the batteries in it. And I know I've seen it, and I've literally torn the apartment apart and I cannot find it to save my life. So I just thought, rather than put this off another day, I'm gonna record on my camera. And so for sure. Let me push this back a bit. So no doubt the camera sound is not as good on my phone, but I thought better to just not put it off another day and have a chat. So what am I wearing today? I'm wearing my sun blouse that I absolutely love, and you guys have seen this before in Minerva Viscose Crepe. And I'm also wearing my balloon cardigan from Petite Knit. The weather right now where we are in Spain is chilly in the morning enough to wear some knits, and then usually still pretty warm in the afternoon. But I like to call it kind of perpetual sweater weather. So it's actually really, really great. So the last time we talked, I was smack dab in the middle of moving to this place and renovations. I was gonna share all the renovations with you. I'm sorry, darling, am I in your way? Oh, mate, I'm sleeping. Why did you come here into my sleeping space? Why did you come into my sleeping space? So we were in the middle of renovations. I was gonna share that whole process with you. And then renovations became renovations, and it just was not possible for me to do that. So as you can see, I am in a fully finished apartment. I'll link where the original tour was so you can see the emptiness, and it was fully ripped apart, no floors, no kitchen, no nothing. And I'll give you a little video clip now of the main level. And only just this last week, we got a couch and we got our countertops. And when we didn't have countertops, we also didn't have a sink, a kitchen sink, and we didn't have a stove, because the stove top, it's an induction stove top, and it has to go into the counter. And so we've been here for 3 months without a kitchen sink or a stove. We had an oven, and pretty quickly we got a dishwasher and a washing machine. So like those are important, but I spent 3 months cooking with one induction burner that had about 18 settings, all of which were hot, hotter, and hottest. There was like nothing where I could just gently warm something or gently keep something at a boil. It was just hot, 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 hot. And if I had to like wash an apple or my hands or drain pasta, I had to do it in the bedroom, like the bathroom off the bedroom. So, but now we're in, and it feels finally like we're settled. Definitely the renovation was a big reason why I wasn't recording, because I have not sewed a stitch. And okay, I'm gonna move over now. I'm gonna move over so that you're, okay? Can I go here? Can I go here? Can I go here? I literally have not sewed a stitch because my sewing space is the hallway between the downstairs living room area and the kids' bedroom, and it just became the catch-all for everything. And I'm sure you guys know what it's like to be in renovations or moving or whatever, and it's just stuff everywhere, and you just kind of look at it and you go, like, so I don't know about you, but like for me, if I don't have a space to do something, I just don't feel motivation. And even just the thought of trying to like figure it all out and set it all up, I just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to do it. Like Sojo was completely gone. I did knit a lot, and I have a lot of knitting to show another day. That also follows into like So another reason why I didn't post for so long is I felt like I couldn't post more knitting until I posted sewing, because it's primarily a sewing channel, and most of you guys that are watching me are sewists, and some are knitters, but some aren't. And that actually kept me from posting, because I thought, no, I can't post anything knitting because I've got to post something sewing related. So one of the things I think that's important going forward, if I'm going to be able to sustain this channel, and I really, really want to, like my husband even said to me, you know, it's been a couple months. If you don't want to make videos, don't, you know. I'm like, no, I do. Like I do. I really enjoy the channel. I think it's been almost 5 years now that I've had the channel. Things change. My life does not look the same as it did 5 years ago. But I'm gonna have to be a multi-crafting channel. And I know a lot of people do that. It'll be really clear when you look at the video, if title, whether it's gonna be knitting or whether it's gonna be sewing or whether it's gonna be something else. And if you're not interested, I won't be offended. But in order for me to continue to create, I have to create what makes me feel inspired. And if I'm sitting down to create something just to post it and it makes me feel drained and like, you know, not inspired, then you're not going to like what I post anyway. So that's one thing that I think that I'm going to ask you guys to be okay with, is that I'm going to go through phases where one will maybe be more than the other, but just trust that one informs the other. And if I am creative, that creativity will spill into many areas. And so, yeah, so that's an important thing to know. And then also there will be some sponsorships and stuff coming up. Some people, again, get really irritated about that. And I understand that. Nobody likes ads, but it does help me sustain what I'm doing. It does help me do it better, get more supplies, all that kind of thing. And it's not like I'm getting enough ads to, you know, put my kids through university. It's not that kind of money, but every, you know, 100 or 200 euros does make a difference. So whenever there's an ad, of course you're going to know about it. And I'm going to put the little timestamps. Just click the little, it's like a little triangle, and, I think it's saying more lately. And then the ad will be there. It'll say the name of whoever the ad is. This is not going to be every week or every other week. I mean, I would love, frankly, if I could get every video sponsored. That's just the truth. But that's not at all the case. It's going to be every once in a while, once every couple of months, maybe. I mean, that's the hope. Who knows what will happen from there. But I did want to be open with you that ads help. They help. And it's always something that you can skip past. And I hope that you can see it as, well, you know, this is another way that I can support Lisa's channel and all the content that she makes for me, because she's getting a little bit of support from whichever company I happen to be working with. And I have to tell you too that I don't accept a lot of sponsorships. Like I'm very choosy, and I only pick a few that I think are, you know, a good fit. And I do hope that you agree. So that's all that's really going on. You know, life is going, kids are at school, husband's out, we're doing, you know, we're still loving life here in Spain. No one knows what the future will bring, so I'm not even going to speculate, but we do really love our apartment, and it does feel like home. And I look forward to, you know, showing you around the neighborhood more and all those kind of things. As for sewing, so I have a couple things that I do have on the list. I do have a collaboration coming up with the Fabric Sales. I think I'm confirming with them, but so I will probably be working with them very soon on choosing fabrics, choosing patterns, and getting some things made. One thing with moving is you realize how much crap you have. And so I really want to focus this next little bit on quality over quantity, in terms of quality of crafting and time and energy and all that, over just like making lots of things. So I definitely realized, looking at my wardrobe, that I need, hi, whoop. Are you gonna say hi? No, mama. No, you're interrupting my nap. I really want to make a couple of tops. That's what I need. Like, I realize I have a fair amount of pants and stuff now, and so I need like a crossbody top. I'd like to do another like regular shirt. I'd like to do a cardigan. So those are the kind of things. And I think what I'd like to do is have you guys follow with me as I make it beginning to end and make them a little more vlog style. Bye. Where are you going? You getting down? Are you gonna show people how pretty you are? Pretty girl, there she is. That's a girl. What a good doggy. So also I can tell you that Marta is basically fully grown, which is amazing. So she's a medium-sized dog. She's like 11 kilos, which is about 23 pounds, something like that. And she's the perfect size. She's, you know, big enough to feel like a dog, but she's not huge. I can pick her up in a pinch, and she's just the sweetest. She does shed, unfortunately, but I have a robot vacuum cleaner that is the bomb. It was like 150 bucks. I think they've really come down in price, and I just run that twice a day. And between the sand from just living near the sea and the dog hair, it's amazing. Do any of you have a robot vacuum cleaner? Let me know. Let me know what brand you have, and let me know if you love it, because I am a convert. Anyway, so that's just a catch up from me. You will see some knitting coming up next, just because, well, you know what? That's the other thing I want to stop doing. I want to stop telling you what's next, because dollars to donuts, if I say what I'm doing next, for whatever reason, I can't do it next. So I'm just going to say, I have knitting to show you. I'm going to do a finish it or frog it video, because I have a lot of whips. I have a lot of finished objects. I'm looking forward to pairing fabrics with patterns. I plan to do something about maybe, you know, living in Spain. I don't know when all these are happening, but those are kind of, oh, leave the tripod, my love. Stop. I made a big list of all the different videos that I want to make. So I'm excited to get back with you guys, and I hope that you are open to whatever is coming. And yeah, that's about it. So please forgive the kind of rough around the edges version of this video, but I just wanted to check in and tell you everything what's going on, and hopefully you will see me in the next couple days, and something will tickle your fancy, and you can have a watch and a listen about what I'm up to in my crafting life. All right, guys, I hope that wherever you are, the sun is shining and you are sewing or knitting or doing something else that makes your crafty heart happy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.